The static crackling from the dispatch radio at Yosemite National Park headquarters that evening in September 2003 was ordinary. Static was the sound of the park itself. Granite walls interrupting signals, ancient pine forests swallowing human technology whole. Rangers were used to it. What they were not used to was silence. The kind of silence that follows when a voice that should answer does not. Rick Sandoval leaned closer to the console, his fingers hovering above the microphone. He had been performing the final check-ins of his shift, a routine ritual meant to confirm that every ranger had returned safely from patrol. Voices had come in one by one, calm, tired, familiar. Every ranger except one. Ranger 3 David, radio check. Over. Nothing. Ranger Anna Lockheart was not the kind of person who missed check-ins. At 29, she had built a reputation for precision, discipline, and quiet excellence. Dependable to the point of predictability. Her silence sent a ripple of unease through the control room, subtle at first, then unmistakable. 5 minutes passed. Then 10. Outside, the sun slid behind the granite domes, painting the sky in violent oranges and purples. Beauty turned to menace as shadows flooded the valley. When Sandoval's third call went unanswered, protocol gave way to instinct. Something was wrong. Anna had been patrolling the northern sector on horseback, riding Orion, her trusted chestnut companion of 4 years. A ranger on horseback is not merely mobile, they are alert, elevated, attuned. For both ranger and horse to vanish without trace was not just unlikely. It was nearly impossible. Before search teams were fully assembled, the front door opened. David Lockheart stepped inside. Anna's father. A retired ranger. A man who knew the park the way sailors know the sea. He did not shout. He did not panic. He looked at the map, traced her route with a steady finger, and spoke the words no one else was ready to say. The first days of the search were fueled by hope. Rangers moved through forests by headlamp, calling Anna's name into the darkness. Helicopters scanned ridges. Dogs traced trails that ended nowhere. The land yielded nothing. No tracks. No gear. No sign of struggle. Then came the bear report. 2 shaken hikers described being charged by a black bear in a rugged basin east of Anna's patrol route. The story was specific, frightening, plausible. Wildlife experts confirmed such attacks, though rare, were possible. The investigation pivoted instantly. Resources shifted. Search grids expanded into hostile terrain. The narrative changed from disappearance to predation. This is a critical concept for learners of English and of life alike. Narratives shape action. When a story feels logical, it becomes powerful, even if it is wrong. Weeks passed. No bear was found. No evidence supported the theory. Winter crept into the high country, sealing trails under snow and ice. The official search was scaled back. The case reclassified. Bureaucracy labeled the mystery open, but functionally abandoned. For the Park Service, the chapter closed. For David Lockheart, it opened. He turned grief into method, maps into memory, loneliness into labor. 5 years of solitary searching began, driven not by hope alone, but by reefus. In spring 2008, geology students entered a ravine no hiker would casually visit. Their mission was academic: study erosion, sediment, time itself. They brought ground-penetrating radar, a machine that sees what eyes cannot. What it revealed was not geology. For feet beneath the ravine floor lay a shape too uniform to be natural. Excavation began carefully. Soil gave way to bone. A rib cage. A full skeleton. Horseshoes. The horse had been buried. This detail changed everything. Animals killed by nature scatter. Bones break. Scavengers erase. Burial is human. Burial is intention. The park sealed the site. A farrier identified the shoes. His mark confirmed what many had feared. The horse was Orion. Anna Lockhart's case exploded back to life, not with closure, but with horror. The bear theory collapsed. A darker truth emerged. Forensic analysis revealed no fall, no predation. Then a fracture. Inside it, a shard of metal smaller than a grain of rice. Tungsten carbide. A rock hammer. This discovery mattered because tools tell stories. Tungsten carbide is not common. It belongs to specialists, prospectors, artifact hunters. Anna had been passionate about stopping artifact poaching. Patrol logs confirmed confrontations. A name resurfaced. Kieran Briggs. A hobbyist. A collector. A man with motive, opportunity, and now forensic linkage. When confronted, the truth collapsed out of him. Panic. A swing. A fatal mistake. A methodical cover-up. The horse buried. The ranger hidden in a fissure no map recorded. The recovery of Anna Lockheart was dignified. Her badge was still pinned. In her pocket, seeds of invasive plants she had collected to protect native flowers. She was working until the end. Kieran Briggs received life without parole. His stolen artifacts became warnings instead of trophies. David Lockhart returned to the park as a storyteller, not a ranger, teaching others what it truly means to guard something precious. Anna's story became more than tragedy. It became instruction.